Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. In today's video, I'll be talking about all the problems that consist in a Desi household diet. So without any further ado, let's get straight into the video. So first off, what does a typical Desi diet even consist of? We know that it consists of foods such as legumes, vegetables, fruits, and lots of rotis. So whole wheats. Now when the focus is too much on foods like this, we see the focus on meat products like beef or chicken or fish is very little to none. Well, I shouldn't say none, but it's very little, because vegetables are seen as a form of a main dish rather than a side dish in brown households, where every other day or at least a few times a week vegetables are cooked the way you would cook a chicken dish or a beef dish, for example. Now by doing this, you will run into lots of problems if you're trying to gain muscle, because vegetables don't contain as much protein as does chicken or beef or fish, for that matter. So some of the problems that you will see if you keep going on in a vegetable diet is that sooner or later you're going to realize that you're intaking too many carbs. The way you would probably notice that is that throughout the day you aren't going to be able to focus as much. You're going to have lots of brain fog, and you're probably going to be lethargic throughout the day. And also, the way you can measure the amount of carbs you're intaking is through the visceral fat inside your belly area. So you know that visual of when you see someone that has a bloated stomach? Yeah, that's basically visceral fat makes your stomach look like if you consume too many carbs. Some of the tips I do have for you if you're trying to dirty bulk is that instead of focusing on these existing foods that you might already be binging on annoyingly, is that you should put more of your focus on foods such as eggs, fish, chicken, beef, all that sort of stuff. Foods which have no carbs in them whatsoever. These should be your main dishes throughout the day, and then vegetables should be consumed on the side because of their carbohydrates. You probably will need carbs. I do not suggest a full-blown carnivore diet just yet, because I haven't gone through that myself yet, so I wouldn't recommend to you something that I have not tried before. But I do feel like a carnivore diet would not be so bad if you can just add a little bit amount of carbs every day just to keep your energy up. And besides that, I do realize that buying meat can be very expensive, so a tip I do have for you is to try to make a lot of money. I know this has nothing to do with what I'm talking about today, but unfortunately finances do play a major role in being able to afford a healthy and well thought out diet such as a carnivore diet, because wherever you go, meat is always more expensive than vegetables and fruits. So I highly suggest that you try to make more money than you might be, so you are able to adjust your budget in accordance to how much meat you might need on a weekly basis for yourself. And with that being said, that was today's video. I hope it has helped you in one way, shape, or form. If it has, please consider giving the video a thumbs up and subscribing to the channel. And if you have any questions or concerns, drop them down in the comments below, and I'll try my best to answer them as best as I can. Thank you.